Hello, beautiful friends. This is Erika here to do the April 2019 overview forecast reading for the Divine Feminine. If you guys have not seen the Divine Masculine reading, oh my God. I just finished recording that and I can't even. Please go watch that. It's insane. Okay. So what we're going to do in this reading, this is the monthly overview. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an overarching theme for the month for the Divine Feminine Collective. And then we're going to pull supporting themes. We're going to pull these cards. And then I'm going to look at recent, past, current energies, what's coming in here for the feminine, what's going on in her outer world, what's going on in her inner world, as what's challenging her, as well as what is supporting her. So that's what we're going to cover here in this reading. This is even though I'm doing this for April 2019, because many of my viewers are, real time on the leading edge here of the collective awakening. And I'm, specifying this for April. If you happen to watch this video randomly, or it starts playing, or you see the messages in whatever, December of this year, and it resonates, that's Spirit's way of bringing you the messages when it's meant for you, regardless of what the title of the video is. It's like, oh, because it's April, no, that doesn't apply because it's December. Nope, that's not how it works. Okay, so my videos are all considered to be timeless, meaning whenever you see it and it feels like I'm doing a private reading just for you, that's Spirit's way of bringing you the message. All right, because obviously not every one of you is in the same place. It's not always going to resonate. Sometimes it's going to remind you of a place you've been before in your journey, and sometimes it's a foreshadowing of where you might be coming to, so it's good heads up. And sometimes it's exactly where you're at the moment. So with that, and I want to welcome all of you guys and appreciate all of you for your kind comments. The last video that I did, last couple of videos I've done, you guys have been really opening up and sharing your situations. And by doing that, you're supporting all these other people that are here on this channel going through their own journeys. And it's really been supportive and helpful for them to be able to have you share your experiences and your epiphanies and things that you've been doing. So really, you guys do rock. And I am going to be doing what I've called it the extended reading, but to me it's actually, it's a more in-depth reading, not more in-depth. It's more detailed, and it's a different type of reading than I do here. So this video I do on the channel here for YouTube, this is considered a reading in and of itself. It's complete. It's a look at the energies. It's telling you what's going on. The what I'm calling extended, those are intended to be, if I'm really tuning into your energies, because I'm not available for private readings, one-on-one readings, this is my way of being able to reach more people than me doing private readings. More people with the detailed messages. I get so many emails and comments about, oh my gosh, the extended was like, it was as though you were reading my exact situation. And so, instead of paying $130 for a private reading, which I'm not even doing anymore, but let's say I was, you're able to get basically that kind of you feel like you have that kind of a guidance for $11. So it's a significant savings to those of you who couldn't have afforded readings before, but it's also my way of being able to reach more people, because it's important these messages get out and more people can reach them through these extended. So, that's going to be available if it's resonating for you guys. But, this reading is intended to be completely a complete entity in and of itself. Okay, so let's get started. Guys, I'm still the Divine Masculine reading. Whoa. And the extended one, it was like even crazier. But let's just say April. All right, let's see what's the overall energy for the Divine Feminine for April 2019. What's the overarching theme for this month? Oh my God, we're getting partnership. Partnering with trustworthy people. Working together as a team to get a better result. Wow. Okay, guys. And if you've seen the Divine Masculine video, you know why this is All right, I'm just gonna leave it right there. This is wow. Let's just say the Divine Masculine got a very similar card in his overarching theme for the entire month. Guys, unions are happening. They are happening. They are starting to happen. And if you doubt that, keep watching the videos that resonate for you. You know, a lot of people, especially when you guys are like when unions are happening and we're on the brink of happening, that's when the forces that don't want unions to happen come out full force. You know, the devil energy, the fears, the shadow side, the devil energy trying to keep it from happening. And that's when it's most important to be vigilant about your truth. Your truth, not someone else's truth, not the truth of your fears or the things your fears might want you to believe. Your truth. And for some of you, because there are people in your lives that don't get this journey that you're on, that may include looking at videos that resonate for you. Guys, start a playlist. When you're watching videos online and there's readings that feel like they are exactly for you and they raise your vibration and they feel it's like you just know at the core of your being that it's the truth for you, make a playlist. Save it to a playlist, a private playlist, so not everybody gets to see it. But like, make a playlist so that when you're having any doubts creep in or fears come in, go and check that playlist out. You know, listen to it. That's a way to tune your vibration to that. It's like a tuning fork. Anyhow. All right, I'm going to pull the cards and then I'm going to say this is from the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Where's the Divine Feminine for April? Miracles. Alrighty. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And these are the Moonology cards. What's another message for the Divine Feminine? What's a theme for April for her? Don't let pride get in your way. The full moon in Leo. And these are the Chakra Insight cards. Let's see what they have coming in. April for the Divine Feminine Crown Chakra. Can I tell you what I was just about to say, but I held back? I was about to say this is about the Crown Chakra. This is about spirituality. This is about spiritual truth, because I was so drawn to the purple in this and the purple in this. And here's the Crown Chakra. This is what I was saying, staying true to your truth, Divine Feminine. Your intuition, your divine truth. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let, pride or what people would call ego get in your way. Wow. So definitely this month, April 2019, expecting the wondrous to emerge. This is about getting out of your own way, Divine Feminine, because see here this card with this miracles card, the genie, he's rubbed the lantern. He knows the genie is in there. And he knows that the genie is going to come out when he rubs the lantern. It's expected. He doesn't wonder, will the genie come out? He knows with this magic lamp that when he rubs the magic lamp, the genie comes out. It's just a given. He's not doubting it. His eyes are closed. He just knows. He expects it. So there's something here about the expectation of miracles, where it's like, again, the expectation of the wondrous, there's no doubts. There's no, I wonder if, or I hope this happens. It's happening. It's going to happen. Very matter of fact. It will happen. And then also, see how he's closing his eyes? It's because he can't wait to see how it's going to come out. This is about being, I'm seeing the card from the surrender deck, surrender to wonder and awe. And the don't let pride get in your way, this certainly can relate to your masculine, if there's anything that you feel like. All right, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me, all right, this is going to be maybe a little bit of, I don't want to say tough love because it's not tough. It's not tough. It's just the message. So, if you are in a situation, and again, use your discernment, your energy, your discernment, your truth, okay? But if you are in a situation where you have made a rule for yourself, I am not going to be the one to reach out. I've reached out multiple times with no response. I'm not doing it again. The next time he has to reach out. He has to be the one to do it. Guys, check that, okay? Check in with yourself about that feeling. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Because guys, remember the theme of that video that I did, that was this channeled dream I did from Friday, the channeled message. There's a reason that came through so strongly, and hundreds and hundreds of you have written in the impact that that message had on you, and the fact that you had even done what that message said, even though in your head you're like, I don't want to reach out because I have, but like you felt a calling to do it. And again, this is different for each of you. This is not the green light to go and blanket email your divine masculine. Guys, I'm actually not going to go into all of it now because I went into it in depth at the beginning of the reading that I did on whatever day it was, Saturday. The video that's entitled The Divine Masculine is Recovering. At the beginning of that video, in the intro, I do explain this concept and the discernment that a little bit of the discernment of when to, maybe it's time to reach out or not. So go and, if you haven't seen it, it's in the beginning part of the video. It's the first, 8 or 9 minutes. I think it would be really helpful, but because the message is coming through again, I just don't want to take the time here to repeat what already came through in the other video when you guys can just go look at that. But this is about, don't let pride get in your way. Because guys, trust me, there are times where it's not the right time to reach out. Spirit's saying, no, don't reach out, don't reach out. It is, let them reach out to you. But then check in with Spirit every day, because that could change. If the energies change, if things happen, they might say like, nope, now's the time you need to reach out. There's something in it that you don't know that's important, whether it's a little, whatever it is. And trust your intuition on it, because this partnership is here. Miracles are here. Don't let pride get in your way. All right. Enough on that. I can't tell you how many times with my guidance, I follow my guidance, period, end of sentence. Like, I don't pick and choose when I'm going to listen to guidance or not. Or in the past, I used to sometimes not listen. And then, of course, I'd be like, I should have listened to my guidance. And I didn't. Okay, lesson learned. But I can't tell you how many times I'm going along my life. Everything's great. I'm good. Everything's awesome. And then Spirit guides me to do something, to take some sort of action in my life. And I go, oh no, really? Really? And Spirit's like, yeah. There's no wishy-washiness from them when it's time. There's zero wishy-washiness. I check in. I use my own tools for checking in with my guidance. Everyone has different ways of doing it. You know, for me, I do automatic writing. I'll channel write and see what guidance I get. I pull cards for myself and I compare notes. And guys, it's like, it's clear. And literally I'm sitting there going, I'm like a little kid, like, I don't want to do that. I blah, 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 blah. And Spirit's going, too bad, sister. And then my higher self, of course, is like, Erika, you know you got to do this, right? And I'm sitting there just like shaking my head. And I'm like, oh, God. Okay. And then, guys, every single time, I see exactly why they guided me to do what they guided me to do. In hindsight, sometimes immediately I see the blessing, and other times it's a little bit later. But guys, yeah. Okay. Let's get some cards here on the flow of energies. I'm going to put this here just like I did for the masculine. Move these a little bit up so that I have more space. So I'm going to pull. Let's see what's coming in the energies for the feminine for April 2019. And I'm not going to read reversals unless Spirit guides me to. I'm an intuitive reader. But if you, as you're watching this, know the tarot and you get a message because you see a card either come in reversed and then I turn it upright, but the reversed meaning has a very specific meaning for you, take your meaning. Take your message. Because that's, again, Spirit's way of using my video and my card pulling as a way for you to get your intuition. So always go with your own interpretation for yourself over what I say, especially because this is a, you know, a general video, but it's also the way Spirit brings you additional downloads. I even, like, when I watch my own videos, I will get additional downloads and more information as I watch because it's like I'm just getting more and more clarity. All right, let's see what's going on here for the feminine. Pull 9 cards. Recent past here. We've got the Page of Swords. Current energy is the Fool, and in comes the 4 of Wands. These are the main energies, and these are going to be the supporting. So we're getting the Tower, we're getting the 3 of Wands, and we're getting the 5 of Cups. Although they did have me just keep that in the reverse. I'm going to switch it in a second. Yeah. Well, here we go. Recent past, current, and what's coming in. So what we've got happening here, Divine Feminine, this is the Page of Swords. This could be, a couple different scenarios I'm feeling through, but this could be the masculine observing you from a distance. You know, observing you from a distance, pretending he's not watching you. He's holding this clarity, this truth sword, but he's kind of looking away from it, kind of as though not really sure I want to see the truth. It could be also the communication. But it's feeling more, so there could have been some communication coming from the masculine, or not necessarily from the masculine, but there could have been some sort of communication that was abrupt. Maybe it was premature. Maybe it was communicated very bluntly. Like something just slipped out. You blurted something out. They blurted something out. Something was said potentially or communicated that was premature. That brought around this Tower moment and the Moon card. So there could have been something communicated to you very recently, Divine Feminine, that might have gotten you a little bit freaked out in the initial moments, but then hopefully you righted yourself. But whatever was communicated has brought about this breakthrough. Because it's also about breaking through of the illusions. So and intuition. It's like what I'm feeling is the breakthrough is connecting more to intuition. It's like I'm afraid to see the truth, but then I'm breaking free and listening to my intuition. So something's happening. So this, again, because of all the videos I've done recently about the feminines who are potentially in another situation, this is someone not wanting to see the truth. but they're breaking free and listening to their intuition. Because what I'm sensing as well here, oh God, look at this. At the bottom, we have the Three of Wands and the Three of Wands. Just happened to be seeing it. I wasn't shuffling it, but the current energy is, yeah, some of you may be cutting someone out of your life, being decisive, making decisions, letting go of the things that are not your truth, not your intuition. This could be getting rid of a relationship that it's time. It may have been a good relationship, but it's not aligned with your truth. This is the leap of faith here coming in, because there's something here that's been communicated, or someone not wanting to see the truth, but is leading to the current energy being the Fool. This going forward and trusting that everything's going to be okay. Not knowing what's coming, not knowing the pitfalls, not knowing the potential dangers, but just going, I got to do this. This is what I have to do. I've got to embark on this journey. I'm on the precipice, right? I'm on that precipice and the zero set point. It's like just before the new beginning. I'm like, all right, here we go. The new beginning starts when he steps off this cliff. Because what's here in the near future is stability, abundance. 1111, this is often a card of soulmates, marriage, manifestation of abundance and happiness. Can be the card of a wedding. This is a wedding celebration. Yeah, and then what's coming in here is also the, like, no longer having regrets of the past. It also could be that there is having some sadness over if you're leaving a partnership. There is some sadness here, potentially feeling badly that potentially you had to hurt somebody nice, somebody good, because you're needing to follow your truth. If you're not in that scenario, then this clearly is about being decisive, making the long-term plans, waiting. Like, she's been waiting for her ship to come in. She's been waiting for her masculine. She knows he's on his way. That's why she's taking this leap of, it's like, I got to take this leap of faith. I've got to make some decisions. Whatever these decisions are, if it's not a relationship that you're ending, it's just making decisions, being decisive, getting rid of things that are not in alignment with this vision of the future. This could be people, this could be situations, this could be jobs, this could be friends, this could be family members. It could be any number of things. But there's something about trusting the vision you have for the future and taking that leap, trusting that the divine and spirit will help you. And for those of you, if you're thinking of, again, I'm getting drawn back to the don't let pride get in your way card. If some of you are having these fears come up about something you want to communicate, like maybe spirit has been guiding you to reach out to your masculine, but it's freaking you out and you haven't done it. If you're going to take this leap of faith, this is about no drama. You know, no drama. The Queen of Swords, there's an aspect, I was going to say an angle, but then I said aspect. So that's why I pronounced it weird. Good one, Erika. There's an aspect to the Queen of Swords, which is about, she actually can have a pretty dry sense of humor. So it feels like if you've been thinking of reaching out, and again, this is trust your intuition on this if it's right, but if this is that scenario coming through for you, this might be a leap of faith to spirit, trusting that the long-term vision, the happiness is here. But keep it light. Don't make it heavy. If you communicate, make it really light. Make it non-dramatic. Make it very like, hey, what's up? Like, or hey, how are you? I saw this and thought of you. Send them something funny. Send them, oh my God, I saw this meme and it was hilarious and whatever. Just whatever it is. Just don't, it feels, just whatever it is, don't make it heavy. Because we do have this victory here. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. And again, this happened in the last reading. It was like, it came in the reverse, but then I changed it, but then I reversed it again. So when that happens, it felt like there's two messages here. One is for when it's in upright, one is for when it's in the reverse. Take it for how it resonates for you. And maybe it resonates both ways. But this is, again, for the scenario of somebody potentially leaving somebody, the feminine leaving somebody, it's going to cause her some sadness. She's sad about it, but she's still got these beautiful two cups right here. The cups from the Two of Cups. You know, the partnership, soulmate. But she's sad. She's sad about maybe how that someone maybe had to get their heart broken. So she may be in this. It might be, even though this is really good energy, she might be in this. And if it's reversed, this just means that she's no longer focusing on the past. She's no longer stuck in the past. She's looking for towards the future. And here is going towards the future. All right. So that was definitely a couple different scenarios coming through. So take what resonated for you and leave the rest. And again, here's the Three of Wands at the bottom of this deck, re-emphasizing this message of abundance, long-term plans, things coming your way. All right, so let's see what's going on in her outer world. What is going on in the outer world for the Divine Feminine? What is going on in the Divine Feminine's outer world, please? The Magician, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What's happening here in her outer world, the energies of what's going on outside, is this is the end of, you know, bearing the responsibility, being overwhelmed. Things are manifesting, things to celebrate. What's manifesting right now is a reason to celebrate. A reason to celebrate, reason to celebrate, reason to celebrate with this Three of Cups. It's the ending of her bearing all of the responsibility, or perceiving that she's bearing all the responsibility in the relationship. Because a lot of it, even though the masculines have been doing their thing, the feminines have been energetically leading the way and feeling like they're, you know, when is he going to equal up so that we can be beneficial to each other? And trust me, that's happening. Trust me, you're going to discover it in a totally different way. But that's the end of this. The outer world is the manifestation of something to celebrate. The end of a hard situation. The ending of overwhelm with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So, you know, I love to see the Fool card in the current energy and the manifestation energy, the Magician, coming here next. And the celebration being in line with the manifestation. And the ending, the completion. You know, here's the completion energy of the 10. And it's the end of overwhelm as well. Let's see where it's going on in the Divine Feminine's inner world. What I'm also feeling is some of you, there may be some sort of an event coming in where you may have some interaction with your masculine in April. Because the Three of Cups can be going out and socializing. You may end up bumping into him. Or maybe you have friends in common, or there's a wedding or a graduation or a birth announcement, something worthy of celebration. So that's just for some of you, but that certainly could be happening here in April. Let's see what's going on in her inner world. She's deciding between two lovers, guys. It's for some of them. For some of you, Divine Feminines, this is your decision. You're deciding. Do I make a decision? You're at the crossroads, or maybe you've just made the decision. In the process of making the decision. And here's that Moon again. And again, I'm getting the double meaning for the Moon, reverse or not, okay? So, because again, there's two different scenarios coming in. There's the ones of you that have somebody else, and they're the ones of you that don't have somebody else. So that's why I'm feeling like there's multiple layers here. But there's a letting go of the fears and the illusions. Am I trusting my intuition or not around love? This is a battleground going on in the inner world. This isn't head or heart. This is just in her inner world, like what's happening in her world. Some of them are definitely battling between two people, making a decision, not being willing to make a decision, recently having made a decision, and deciding whether to trust her intuition or not about her situation. And some of you also could be really trusting your intuition in terms of making the decision. Because it's the only way to make a decision, right? Is to really trust your heart, your crown chakra. All right. Let's see what energy is currently challenging the divine feminine. What is she being challenged with? And for those of you that aren't in another relationship, this is just about you feel like you're potentially in a stalemate. Like, is this ever going to happen? I feel like it's been on the brink of happening for so long, but it's not here yet. So it's like things are stuck and you feel like they're stuck. And because they're stuck, you're doubting your intuition. You're letting your fears kind of come in and start to creep in on you a little bit. Because remember, the devil's been showing up a lot for the divine feminine, almost in every reading I've done. So pay attention to that. So what's challenging her is her strength card, spiritual strength. Again, not letting the fears get the best of her. She's been being challenged with this. You know, am I really going to walk my walk as a spiritual being? Am I going to actually live according to what I'm talking about or what I believe? Am I going to be in alignment? So she's being challenged with this. She's definitely she's at a spiritual, not a crossroads as much. Some of them are at a crossroads, but definitely at an important point in her journey. Let's just say that. And what is she being supported by? The Hanged Man in reverse. Her enlightenment. What did I say? She's questioning her. She's being challenged with her spiritual truth and her intuition and her spiritual growth. And what she's being supported by is her enlightened self. She knows how to look at things from a different perspective. So, divine feminines, you are well equipped to handle anything that comes your way. You can do it. You absolutely can do it. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to pull some guidance cards. So that's those are the energies for April, guys, for the divine feminine. So I'm going to pull two guidance cards. I'm going to pull a romance angel card for guidance and a goddess card for guidance. And so if this is resonating for you and feeling like that, what I'm going to go into in the next video is going to be, again, a different type of a reading. In that type of reading, what I do is I'm going to look at specifically where the divine feminine is relating to what she's consciously thinking and feeling about her masculine himself, and then what is she thinking and feeling about the relationship with her masculine, and see where those energies are at. We're also going to take a look at what are some of the factors influencing the divine feminine in April, like what's to be aware of, what's the energies that may be influencing her this month, what she's currently healing, what action she might be taking towards her divine masculine. We're also going to get a message from the divine feminine of what she wants her divine masculine to know. And then we're going to get guidance how to navigate these energies. You know, and again, like I said in the masculine video, the guidance is to always listen to your intuition. Period. End of sentence. However, if you want more specifics on how to do that, then we get into that in the next reading, but in the next video. But let's get a guidance card, a romance angel card. What's your best guidance for the divine feminines in April, please? And we get past life relationship. You've known each other before. And so many of you guys write in and talk about that because you have that past life connection. You've known each other before and you have come here to complete some sort of a lesson, some sort of thing that was left hanging in the previous life or lifetimes. But there's definitely the past life connection here. It's just that pull that is undeniable. Defies logic, defies any sort of rationale that you have had. You know, so many of you guys are like, I would have been out of here so long ago, but this person, it's different. I've never been this way in relationship before. That's why. That's why it's different. Okay, let's get a goddess guidance card for the divine feminines for April. What's your best guidance for the divine feminines watching this? Blossoming, you're just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. You're emerging. You're only just beginning, divine feminine. You may think you have come a long way. However, you are blossoming into your fullness of who you are, the light being that you are, the beautiful aligned feminine. Have patience with yourself and the process. Because what the end result of something that blossoms at the end is a gorgeous flower. It's worth all of it. It's worth every little bit of time and waiting for when that blossom emerges. Wow, guys. Wow. Partnership, crown chakra, miracles. Well, I hope that this video has been helpful. The link, if you want to go to the next video, is down below. And if you want to join me there. If not, I hope this has supported you. I send you guys so much love and support. And until next time, bye.